a top 4 finish and some kind of silverware. Anything at all, you could take a cup and polish it up, oh gosh, do something for winner, you know.
Eric, don't disregard that last piece of advice. Please, please, please. Official silverware, please. Official. aka the blessed one himself. Yo,
out here, we out here.
Good fight. I mean, 63 is bumping. You can see a lot of stuff. Get up in the
Family out here, come on, represent. You know we out here.
It's all up. What you got this test on? It's all up. It is all up. Unlike Raul coming in ghosted. What you gotta say, selector? No respect with the vibes there, brother. Always good vibes. We international with it right there. I love how this stuff. And watch it.
What would you consider a satisfactory season?
So you know how you came in, you know you had a game time. I mean, come on, you have to. But based on the players we have, right? And let's just say for argument's sake that we get the young, we get Timber, we get Nune. Let us say for argument's sake, right? Like we said, that does come together and form a nice pack. I would say that I'm looking for a trophy. I wouldn't go as far right now as saying another Premier League or a Champions League, although it's not impossible. It could happen.
You mean Europa,
right. Oh, sorry, yes, Europa League, right? I would like to see us win that. I'd like to see us win at least fight for the FA Cup. And I would say win it too, right? As far as the league, I want to see our top 3. I'm not saying top 4. I want to give us that boost, that confidence. Now, even if it does not happen, fair. You know, come in and everything is, going the way it's supposed to go. You know what I mean? But I will fight for a top 3, and I will go as far as saying a FA Cup and Europa. That's my expectation. Right?
All right, cool, fair enough. So he heard himself from the man, Ken Prime, President Chan. And what are your expectations for the season, for the club going forward? Well, this season in particular.
This season coming, I'm looking for top 4 and probably one of the domestic cups and the league that's between some other people.
So definitely top 4 and a small trophy.
A small trophy.
A small tick.
FA. I will take a FA.
All right, cool. But what are your expectations for the season, Greg?
For me, like I said, I just basically want to play some good football. I'm desperate for us to at least win some sort of silverware next season because Eric Ten Hag is already going to be under enough pressure with everything that's going on around him. So if he can at least get an FA Cup just to kind of start the ball rolling, I could be cool with that. That and getting us back into the Champions League. Those are the 2 things that I would consider decent seasons for us.
A top 4 finish and some kind of silverware. Anything at all, you could take a cup and polish it up, oh gosh, do something for winner, you know.
Eric, don't disregard that last piece of advice. Please, please, please. Official silverware, please. Official.
And what are your expectations? You know, we heading into a new season. There's always a lot of energy, a lot of hype around a new season. What are your expectations for Ten Hag and United in this season?
Well, my expectations are as for every other season is always high. this is the best team in the world. Again, from seeing from Mr. Ten Hag's resume, and also from seeing his success with Ajax, I have great expectations this season. I expect us to have some major victories. I expect us to have at least one trophy with this season. And I expect that season trophy to be the EPL season. I think I expect a great amount. I see some big signings coming, and when those signings coming, we have a World Cup coming, and I can see some World Cup winners and World Cup shiners coming to Manchester United under Ten Hag.
Nice. I like that expectation, man. You're mirroring my own. 21 is coming, people. 21 is coming.
Well, I mean,
remember, we said it here first.
Well, you see, great minds think alike.
So, what's the expectations? We have a new manager, transfer business ain't start yet on our part, but, what's the expectations for the season?
Well, essentially, my expectation is a lot more attractive football, players bringing out their best in the way that they carry about themselves on the pitch. As I said before, a lot of the players look as though they just freestyling, and that doesn't bring the rewards you want, because if you look at all the top teams, every player know what needs to be done and they get it done. Not a man on the ball for over 10 seconds trying to find the next pass. You're supposed to know what the next pass is supposed to be like. In training, it's supposed to have those multiple options because everybody know what needs to be done. So I expect us to look a little better, and as it pertains to our season, I expect at a bare minimum a domestic cup, and a top 4 finish, and a little more contention. And even if we do lose to the teams that higher than us, it will be a battle, not a total run over.
We should at least be competitive.
Yeah, we will look competitive. A 2-1, a 1-0, and if we do win, I expect us to look attractive and give the competition a run. And they at the end when they interviewing, they be like, United really looking good, and they give us a run, and we have, because literally this season, Salah literally allowed to say to make it easy for us. Come on.
Given what's been taking place and with everything that we expect to get with the cover and transfers that should be coming through, what would you say would be the best finish as regards like a successful season? Even if we don't go all the way and win the league, I don't think that's going to happen.
I mean, we are in a rebuilding process. I would consider we have already had 3 players leave. Pogba, Juan, and Jesse. Correct, yeah, and others aren't guarded to leave. I mean, it's obviously that we need a rebuild. We need a wage structure, we need a rebuild, we need a proper footballing structure from the top to go straight down. So honestly, my expectations won't be very high. I would love for us to have it high. We already not making the Champions League already, so that's a disappointment. However, what we can do is strive to win the competition that we are in. Obviously, strive to win the trophies that we are in contention for. So Premier League wise, top 4, Europa competition, top, trophy or nothing.
And what would you say about, what's the expectations for the new season coming up?
For me, the expectations, in terms of achievements, we could all say top 4 and win a FA Cup and win the Carabao Cup or Europa League as a minimum. But what I need is to get a team assembled, and at least we are competitive. Competitive in the sense that teams should start to respect us more when they come to Old Trafford or when we show up on their pitch. And then let us see wherever the chips may lie, that we take it from there and transform that into, let's see how far we go into some of the cup competitions that we are in. As far as for the league itself, I just want to see us being competent, consistent, and competitive. My 3 C's for this season. Right? So competent, consistent, and competitive.
Alright, and what do you expect from Man United on a whole for this coming season?
21 is coming. 21 is coming. Don't get me wrong. Do I think we could win the league? Yes. But hear me out. Don't go crazy. Don't pelt anything at me. But I have no pressure on Ten Hag. Ten Hag could finish 10th. Ten Hag needs time and he needs the backing. But I don't know. I feel that once the team buys into Ten Hag's system, I think we're going to have a much improved. I think top 4 is in the bag already, and it's just a matter of how much more we could push. But year 21 is coming. That's how I feel about this season. But no pressure on Ten Hag, at least not from me. Whether he does something, he don't even need to finish in the top 4. I would not set him any expectations. As much as I think we're going to do well, he has a clean slate. He has 3 years on his contract. He needs to be given at least 2 to do what he needs to do, and that's just my way of seeing it.
That was a very presidential response, very diplomatic.
No, but I really feel 21 is coming. Yeah, I really feel 21 is coming, but I don't want people to think, well, if you think we're going to win the league, it mustn't be pressure on the manager. The manager needs time to do what he needs to do.
Yeah. Rome wasn't built in a day.
Sure.
But we'll get back there.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. It was a distinct honor.
All right, people. We're going to be seeing more of Daniela, hopefully, on the United Hour.